Hello, hiya. Hope you're all doing well. I'm here in a woolly pulley and a coffee because it's freezing. It's July. Where has our summer gone? Um, it's so cold. Literally last night I had a blanket on my legs and I'm like, I might put the heating on. And I'm like, no, it's July. Oh, Ruben has a little cold, bless him. But yes, another cupboard haul. These are just easier on the days when I'm trying to record and Ruben is here. He is very distracted at the moment by Dora the Explorer. So let's go. Yeah, the couple of bits and bobs we picked up while on our trip in Poland recently. This was a different location to what we normally go to. Obviously, we normally go to Gdansk, which is my happy place. That is a city. We went to a different part of Poland this time. The purpose of the trip was it was John's cousin's wedding. It was beautiful. So there wasn't a whole lot of shopping done, and like the little town we stayed in, so picturesque, but there wasn't really any shops. It's like there was one hotel and that's where we stayed. There was one restaurant. There was a beautiful fruit and veg market every morning, which was lovely. And then there was like two shops that sold like stuff like they looked like they were florists at the front, and then you go in and they sold like cleaning bits and cheap toys and sandals and dusters and things. And then there was like a Zabka, which is like a co-op or a spa shop, and there was two really nice bakeries, but it was just a very picturesque town. So there wasn't a massive amount of shopping. We did have one day where we went into the closest city. We only had the one day where we weren't like committed to either traveling or wedding or family visits. But that day the temperature hit 35 and we spent most of the day hidden in cafes, under parasols, watching the world go by, eating ice cream and staying hydrated. So there wasn't a whole lot of shopping done. Yeah, but I'll share with you what we picked up. One thing we got was Nivea Baby. Obviously you can get this here in the UK. I didn't take enough lotion for Ruben. Like we knew it was going to be warm. Didn't quite take on board how warm. And so obviously he was showering a lot more often, and then obviously you moisturize after you shower, and then also we had aircon on like continuously in our room. That dries out your skin, so I was applying cream a lot more frequently. So I ran out of this. My brain was like, oh, I'll just take one that's like almost out, and then I don't have to carry the container back. And then I ran out of that quite quickly and had to buy another one because I didn't want his skin to dry out, because he did get eczema when he was, not eczema, but like he did suffer from dry skin on the back of his arms when he was little, and so I try and keep him as moisturized as possible. We have 3 bags of Krufki. I think this is how it's pronounced. It's like a fudge. This is John's childhood sweet. This is what his bapcha used to buy him. He loves this stuff. It is nice. We got 3 bags of it because I got a bag each for Ruben's little friends, Millicent and Matthew. And then John was like, oh, well, we should get Ruben a bag as well. Ruben. He will eat it, but it's not his favourite. But I know the moment that's open, John will be helping Ruben finish the bag. John's family very kindly gifted us some bits. So I've got a bottle of stock. This stuff can come. I like the flavoured varieties of this because you tend to drink it neat. And it's strong. It's strong. I'll just leave it at that. It's strong stuff, and I can handle my vodka, but that stuff is strong. Then we have this giant jar of honey. It's white. You've got to warm it up, I think. This is actually done from the village where John's family that we were visiting live. Some of the family work where this is made. But it's all kind of like the bees are all local to that village, so it's like technically this could become from the plants in his auntie's garden. We don't know, but yeah, it's very white. John says it's very sweet. And then in here, I don't know if I can open it properly. It is a jar of pickled mushrooms. Now, I don't know if you know this. Obviously, people kind of tend to think Poland and gherkins and things. Mushrooms in Poland, actually all produce, you know, is spectacular. They do the best apples, the best cabbage, but the mushrooms that you can get over there are obscenely good. Like, I am a mushroom fan, but there are so many types there that I've tried while being in Poland for the first time. But yeah, they're mushrooms that his auntie has grown in her own garden and then pickled. And I'm like, looking forward to eating those. So yeah, that was a generous, you know, obviously it takes time and effort to make things, doesn't it? It's lovely. I have like 4 little bottles of flavoured vodka, 2 in cherry and 2 in raspberry. They are for my mum friends. I am that mum. You know, if I'm bringing the kids back sweets, I'm bringing the mummies back vodka, because some days you need it. What else? We have, we went to a very lovely toy shop. Ruben has played with this one quite a bit while we were away. He loves puzzles. He's really into dinosaurs at the moment. So we got some dinosaur puzzles. He really liked those. My mother-in-law picked up this book. I cannot read Polish. John can. But I've got a feeling that this is going to go back to my mother-in-law's house so she can read it, go through it with Ruben. It's very basic, but the illustrations are super cute. So yeah. If you know, you know. Lime hauls are my favourite. I think we bought 6 packs while we were out there, trying to limit myself. My father-in-law, while we were out there, picked this one up for Ruben. The obsession with dinosaurs continues. It flashes, it winds up, it rolls. I think when it was like less than £3. I thought Ruben was going to break it instantly. Literally, he picked that up while we were waiting to check into the hotel. It somehow made it home. I got myself 2 necklaces. I love these. They're just kind of fabric covered beads. I think they're very pretty. I must admit, I'm really into green at the moment, and I did try this one on with my green cardigan, and it did feel a little bit Christmassy with the green and red, so I might have to save that one until the end of the year. But then I do very much love it, the blue and red with a touch of pink that I picked up as well. And you can just tie them, and I think technically you could try and double wrap it and do it as a bracelet, but I very much like that kind of vibe. Other things we got, Paw Patrol stickers, because, you know, Ruben. We also got an animal ball, which and 2 straw hats, one for John, one for Ruben. They got packed with my mother-in-law's stuff because she had more space in her luggage than we did. They're yet to come home, but they will. The ball, I didn't think we were actually going to bring home. It was more for something to have for Ruben to have in the park while we were there. But she had the space, so luckily she was able to bring it home. And then we got Ruben some clothes. A little Paw Patrol t-shirt. This was reduced to 35 zloty. 5 zloty is a quid. So, you know, cheap. It's in the sale, but cheap. And then a long sleeve Paw Patrol top with a little pocket. Ruben is into pockets at the moment. He likes putting things in them. That was 17 zloty. So you think, if 5 zloty is a quid, so it's like less than £4. My mother-in-law picked up this t-shirt. I have no idea what that says. Oh no, that's the Happy to See You. The other t-shirts were my mother-in-law. She picked up, and this is Happy to See You. This one was 10 zloty, so £2. There you go, Ruben's picking up the dinosaur jigsaw. There was another one that said something in Polish. I think my mother-in-law must have put that in her bag. And then this is my favourite thing that we picked up. This little like baseball American jacket, Letterman jacket I think they're called. But I've wanted one with a bee on for so long. B for beach. I love it. I think it's going to be fab for the autumn. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep the sleeves white. But I really love it. Because I'm wearing pink, it's throwing the colour out a little bit, but it is like a true red. And this was 60 zloty. I was tempted because they had it the size up as well, but John was like, no, we're not buying two of the same thing. Boo. But yes, that is my Rambly Poland haul, the bits and bobs we got while we were out there. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're coping with this changeable weather. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you in the next one.